Her afro is shapooping. It is shapooping. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kedidimetse, and if you are new, welcome and welcome. And if you are returning, you're a loyal one. Yes, please do like the video, leave a comment down below, and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified every time your sis uploads a video. So this video is pretty much a get ready with me. I do my makeup, sis, I do my hair, but I also talk about relationships, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, because y'all know, like, I'm in one. So yeah, I thought to just share my opinion. I'm not a relationship expert in any way, shape, or form. This is just purely based on my experiences, pretty much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is for guys and for girls, even though I'm doing my makeup, but the lessons are for both guys and girls. So yeah, please do like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Her afro is shapooping. It is shapooping. Yes, guys. Ooh, king. Let me go see my boyfriend. Oh, he's gonna die, honey. He is going to fall on his knees. Have you ever? I'll wait. Here's my tea, you guys, and okay guys, so I'm back and the eyebrows are done. They are really not cooperating, to be quite honest, but I tried. If I sound very fluey, it's because I actually woke up with flu. Yeah, so I'm not really, like, my energy levels are not where they usually are, but I'm not gonna let the devil. I'm not gonna let nicely. Yeah, that's better. I'm not gonna let the devil try and make me not record this video. So we're gonna talk about relationships. Okay, so let's talk about relationships. My first thing about a relationship is me and my boyfriend's relationship is exactly that, me and my boyfriend's relationship. It's not our relationship, right? But I'm not just saying that for myself, as if like someone came from my relationship. No, no, I am not the one for drama, so definitely none of that. I'm not here for any of that. But what I'm trying to say is, my relationship with my man is my relationship with my man, and Cindy's relationship with Michael is Cindy's relationship with Michael. That is like the first thing that we have to, like, that's just where we have to start. If you have OCD, I'm so sorry, because my top is gonna keep going up when I raise my hand. So yeah, like, each to his own. Each person's relationship is their own, and how they go about it is their own thing. Like, stay out of it. And I know it's difficult, because I, for one, was one of the people that was like, what the hell, Zintle got back together with AKA, like, why would she do that when she was able to get out of that relationship? Why would she go back into it, you know, when she was able to get out of that mess? Why go back? But the reality of the situation is that, guys, like, the hot ones, what the hot ones, that's just that on that. And with the hot wanting what the hot wants, love is love, and it's so difficult to fight who you love. You know, it's very, very difficult, I won't lie. So, you know, at that point in time, I was really, really disappointed. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna play her again, you know. But okay, it is what it is, and their relationship is exactly that, their relationship. So like, we gotta stay out of it. Sharp. So that's just the gist of that. I don't want to like dwell into it, but that's just that, guys. Like, we first have to respect other people's relationships first. Okay, so then we get to my next point. My next point is, guys, with relationships there is no formula, because that thing will come for your edges. Relationships are the most trickiest things ever. I'm sorry if the sun is coming in and out, because it's witchcraft. The sun is perfectly fine until I decided to film. Okay, there is no formula. You cannot compare, like I cannot compare my relationship with my man to Cindy and Michael's relationship, because the dynamics are completely different. What works for them will not work for me, and I won't even put in the will not necessarily. No, it's not a matter of will not necessarily. It will not work for me and my man, because I'm a completely different person from Cindy, and my boyfriend is completely different from Michael. So how are you even like trying to do that? Like, how are you even trying to make that work when Cindy is completely different from me and Michael is completely different from my boyfriend? Like, how is that gonna work, right? So that's the first thing. Like, we always want to ask other people what they did in their relationship. Like, how did you get your man to do this for you? How did you get him to buy you a car? How did you get him to let you drive his car? So that, first of all, is the first issue when it comes to comparison. And we all know that comparison is the thief of all joy. So just because Cindy's man is buying her a car doesn't mean like my boyfriend has to come and buy me now a car. Firstly, like, I don't even want to get into it, because why are you comparing your person to someone else's person? You know, there's so many factors to it. There's the age. Are they the same age? What is the other one doing that the other one isn't? Like, in terms of income, what's the one's source of income, you know, and what's the other's? Does the other one come from a well-off family or not? Is the other one into that kind of thing or not? Like, you have to consider so many factors. But also, like, ketile, like, yours, what is yours is what is yours. You chose that person, now you want to go and compare him to the next. Why? If you didn't want that person, you shouldn't have been with that person to begin with. You should have then chosen to be with another person who has money, or who has whatever it is that you're looking for. So don't settle for someone who is one thing when you want another, because you won't be happy, and you're going to be comparing him to Michael the whole time. Like, whoo, you know, Michael did this for Cindy. Whoo, you know, Michael took Cindy to where. Whoo, you know, Cindy went to where to eat. Whoo, you know, they went on guy for vacation. Whoo, like, you're just gonna be a mess, and as a result, you're not gonna be happy in your relationship, and it's just gonna be toxic. It's gonna be a mess. So it's like an entire mess. So I would say, make sure before getting into the relationship, make sure that it's what you want, like the dynamics are what you want, and you do that by asking questions, guys. You do that by asking questions, like, to the guy. And it's okay, like, don't feel bad for asking questions. Don't, like, you are completely entitled to asking as many questions as you like, because you need to know what you're getting yourself into. and like if you actually really want to get into that, because you don't want to be getting yourself into a situation you can't get out of, or like you're in a situation where you weren't really feeling this guy that much, and then now like he's head over heels and he wants to marry you and you don't know what to do. Messy situations. You don't want to get yourself in messy situations like that, and then you're cheating on him, he doesn't know, but he's trying to marry you, sis. So no, don't do that. What I would say is ask questions like, do you want something serious or not? Do you think like you've played enough? Like if you are serious and want something serious, ask him if he thinks he's played enough, because these boys, if they haven't played enough, they still want to play, and you're there all serious like, I'm preparing for marriage, and then he's like, ooh, I'm still playing. So it's like, here it's still PlayStation, it's FIFA, you know, we're having a jolly time. And also don't expect someone because he's over 25 to be that is to be ready for marriage. Remember, they mature slower than we do. So you could be like 25 like I am now, and I'm turning 25 this year, and you could be like, okay, I want to get married now, like I'm ready for the marriage thing, I'm turning 25, that's the perfect age to get married. But if your man is not ready for marriage, then what? That's a mess. So you need to ask questions like, before you're even in a relationship, you must know like, do you want something serious or not? And then you take it from there. You get into the relationship if you want something serious, or like depending on what his answers are and if they correlate with what you want. Like, yeah, I already said that comparison is a thief of joy. So as much as we're talking about you comparing your man to your friend's man's or whatever, also don't compare your current man to your exes. That's another thing that you guys be doing that is just so ugly. It's ugly. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. That is so terrible, guys. Like, yo, that is so bad. This color is so dark. So don't compare your current boyfriend to your ex either, because that is very demeaning to someone, and you wouldn't want your man to be comparing you to his ex like all the time. The sun is gone again, because that's not nice. Okay, so don't do that, because it's not nice, you guys. Like, it really is not nice. Oh my word, imagine being compared to someone the whole time. Like, that's so terrible. I'd be so unhappy. Wow, now we are too bright. Calm down with the you see, cheap brushes. That person is that person. Love them for who they are and forget about your ex, or just don't be in a relationship because you're not ready to move on from your ex, or go back to your ex, fix things there because you are all the way deep in there, you know. So do the right thing. Don't compare, like I already said 10 times. Comparison is the thief of all joy. That does not only apply to like other life situations, but even in relationships, comparison is, this brush is annoying. Comparison is the thief of all joy. So if you're comparing your partner, like from anything, guys, like Jablan used to give me money to whatever, you know, if he wanted me at his place, he used to give me money to get to his place, right? You know what, ne? Relationships are very delicate, guys. So be what's the word, be considerate of the other person's feelings, because they also have feelings. And just because they're guys doesn't mean they don't have feelings. They do have feelings. So please be nice. Don't worry, right now it seems like I'm bashing the girls. I'm not. I'm coming for these guys, don't worry. We're getting there. So yeah, like, don't do that, because that is not nice. If you want to be with Jabulani, be with Jabulani, but don't be with Nkosinathi and on some Nkosinathi, you know, when you are useless. Jabulani used to do this. Jabulani used to Uber me to his place all the time when he wanted me over at his place. When you just expect me to be here, whereas you know that Jabulani Nkosinathi doesn't have the means to Uber you. You are a student, Nkosinathi is a student, but Jabulani was working class. Now you want to compare a student to working class. If you're gonna be with Jabulani and want to carry on the expectations that Jabulani created, when you go to look for a new person, don't go for Nkosinathi, because Nkosinathi is a student, so go for Dumsani, because Dumsani is also working class. So because then Dumsani will be able to carry on Jabulani's expectations that he created in you and instilled in you, so that you won't be comparing and bashing Nkosinathi, because that is really not, the sun is really irritating me, because that's not nice, guys. Imagine if someone did that to you. That is seriously not nice. But get also with when you get to Dumsani, like I said, you must ask questions and you must tell him, okay, now I expect you, like, if I'm coming to your place, I'm expecting you to Uber me to your place, because how do you think I'm gonna get to your place? I'm a student. How do you think, where do you think I'm gonna get this money from? Like, how do you think I'm gonna be getting all the way to your place the whole time? I'm a student. I only get allowance and I buy groceries with my allowance. I'm not sure, trying to get a van and Uber left, right and center to your place. Make it known. It could be with whatever, like, it could be whatever. I'm just using that as an example. So guys, yeah, wees versigtig. Yeah, the next point, like, at this point he knows that, okay, she wants me to Uber her every time I want her to come to my place, right? Which is the truth and nothing but the truth. So you already told him that, so he knows that every time you have to go over to his place, he has to Uber you himself, because you're a student. So that's step number one. But you also have to make him know that, sorry sir, but I don't date niggas who don't give me money. He needs to know that. They really need to know that. You need to make that known, that I'm the kind of girl who needs to be given money. You want me, you found me looking good, and I need to maintain that, so that you stay attractive to how I am and how I look and the makeup that I wear and whatever, if that is your type of thing. For me personally, that is not my type of thing. I don't care about money, if you give me money or not, but my thing is, don't cheat on me. Please don't cheat on me, because we're gonna have issues. We're gonna have serious problems. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be cute. So don't do it. That's my biggest thing. That's my number one on my list. Genuinely, my number one on my list is don't cheat on me, because I'm gonna come for your edges. Yeah. And then my number two is don't get physical with me. Like, guys, I can't be with someone who's gonna beat me, because firstly, you see how light I am. How am I gonna hide these marks? I hardly ever wear makeup, so how am I gonna hide these marks that you're beating me? How am I gonna hide a blue eye? How am I gonna hide those things? And then also, like, apart from you being light-skinned or dark-skinned, my dad, as old as I am, My dad has never, not even once, beat me. So who do you think you are to come and beat me? Like, who the hell do you think you are to give me a hiding? I'm not your child. I am not your child. I am not your child. And even if you have a child, I highly doubt that your child is anywhere close to being my age. So where do you think you get the right to beat someone my age when your child is a fraction of my age? A fraction. Literally a fraction. Where do you get off trying to beat me? I don't understand. I don't get it. So set boundaries from the get-go. It's very important that you set boundaries. Like, let's get a little deep and personal, right? So when I started my relationship with my boyfriend, when I started my relationship with my boyfriend, he had 2 girls. I'm not lying, guys. He had 2 girls now. He claims that he wasn't in a relationship with them, but he was I wouldn't even say beneficial friends, but they were busy. I didn't know, obviously. I was not his girlfriend. At that time I was not his girlfriend, but I said to him, yo, I see that you want to be with me, I hear that you want to be with me, but please know that I do not in any way, shape or form tolerate any kind, type or size of cheating. I don't do that shit. I'm not for it. I don't cheat, and I don't want to be cheated on, and I do not take cheating lightly. I do not forgive cheating. So you know what my boyfriend did? He had to go and let go of his 2 girls because I wasn't, so that when he pursues me fully, he knows that he's not fooling around with anyone, and there's no one out there who thinks that he is their boyfriend. Because sis, my camera's about to cut. And we're back. He had to go and deal with those situations before coming and pursuing me properly, because he had to pursue me as a single person after I told him that I don't do that. So those are the kinds of things that I'm talking about. Like, you don't want to find yourself in a situationship because you didn't communicate with this person that, yo, look, I'm looking for an open relationship. Make it known from the get-go that you are looking for an open relationship. Make it known from the get-go that I'm just trying to have fun. Make it known from the get-go that I'm just, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'm looking for a relationship. If it gets serious, it gets serious. If not, it doesn't. But I just wanna try things out. Everything needs to be known, because these guys, they're smart. They're real idiots, but they're very smart, you guys. Like, he's here, like, you're here investing your everything, thinking you're in a serious relationship. He's here doing whatever the hell he wants to do, because he's like, well, I mean, I didn't know that you are looking for something serious. I thought we are just, you know, hanging out. And you're like, hanging out njani when I do everything for you? I pretty much live with you, and you're telling me about hanging out. Like, what do you even mean hanging out? I'm here being a wife and you're telling me about you thought we were hanging out. Like, those are the kinds of things that you need to make known before getting yourself into a relationship. I'll be back when I'm done with my foundation. Okay, so like I was saying, have boundaries. So I told you guys my story about my boyfriend and telling him like, you dare cheat on me. Even now he knows he dares cheat on me. Like, I don't even want to say it on camera because y'all will think I'm crazy. But yeah, so as I was saying, set boundaries, guys, because men, when you'll be here makoting, going to his place to do laundry every Saturday, but he'll still tell you that no, he thought that you guys were just chilling, you know, he didn't know that you were serious. And like, you'll be doing absolutely everything. Like, he will be going through the worst time of his life and you'll be there with money to like help him, and he'll still say, no, I thought like we weren't serious, you know, we were just like having fun together while we find our soulmates. You know, men are trash, guys, so always make your intentions known and make what you want known. But even with that being said, they still will come for you and your ages, and they will still break your heart nonetheless. But at least if he breaks your heart when you told him exactly what you want, then it's on him, it's not on you. Because we have this thing of blaming ourselves when our relationships don't go well. And I use this on my lips. Yeah, we have this thing of blaming ourselves when our relationships don't go well, and I want us to not do that anymore. Tell a nigga what you want, tell a nigga what you don't want, and then what they do with it is up to them. If he decides to mess up a good thing, it's fine, but don't you dare blame yourself for him doing what he wants to do when you told him what you want. If he's gonna cheat on you, he wanted to cheat on you. How is that your fault? If he beats on you, he wanted to beat on you. How is that your fault? You didn't do anything wrong. And this thing of us saying, if I didn't do this, he wouldn't have hit me, you're talking rubbish. I'm gonna tell you straight up now that you're talking rubbish. A man beating on you is not your fault. Like, that is pure trash. If a man leads you to believe that he beat you and it's your fault, that's not a man. That is just a coward who is scared of his own age mates, and he would rather like come and beat you up instead of going to fight his own age mates. So he'd rather come and fight with you and hit you. So you need to know your worth firstly. That's what you need to do. You need to know your worth, and you need to know what you want and you don't want, and don't budge and don't settle. Don't let nobody tell you that I guess you are asking for too much. If somebody feels like you're asking for too much, leave them. Why are you still there? There's something called, even if like even if he's a cheater, guys, there are guys that are like cheaters, but they get it together because they really want to be with this person, and this person doesn't want cheating, so they have to compromise. So if you're not willing to compromise for me, okay, I don't know what needs to happen. So for me, I was obviously with someone who was doing bad things and cheating on these girls and stuff, but when I said I don't want any of that, he stopped that shit, and because he wanted me, and I came with the baggage of not wanting him to be a cheater, so he had to take me with my baggage. So it is what it is. If someone really wants to be with you, they'll go through great lengths to be with you. They won't give you excuses. They won't tell you I can't. They'll be with you, guys. Like, that's just how it is. It is what it is. So don't settle, ladies. I'll tell you that, don't settle. Next one. It's healthy and it's okay for people in a relationship to argue or fight or have disagreements, whatever you guys call it, as long as it's not physical. But I call it, I mainly am used to calling it a fight, even though it's an argument. But yeah, that is okay, because look, no relationship is perfect, okay? And you need to have disagreements to figure out what you want and what you like. I'm a person who actually does not like arguing at all. I don't like it. It makes me really unhappy when we argue, and I'm just like, why are we arguing? I don't want to be arguing. So I really don't like arguing. It makes me seriously like super sad. But retlaring. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna get into my hair. I'm using this oil from Afro Botanics. to undo my braid. So to continue the conversation, like I was saying, it's okay to argue, as long as the things don't get out of hand. And my reason for saying that is, like, as long as you don't get physical. My reason for saying that is, you argue with your mom, you argue with your dad, if you do, like if you argue with your parents. But even if you don't argue with them, but like you disagree with them, you have disagreements with them, you argue with your sister and your brother, and just like through all of those relationships, your relationship with your girlfriend or your boyfriend is the same thing. It's literally the same thing. You need to be understanding of the fact that it's a whole nother person, with a whole different view from your viewpoint. They completely think differently from how you think, and that is okay. You need to be understanding of the fact that it's a whole flawed human being just like you. So you need to be able to look at things in their perspective. You need to understand that they make mistakes as they're human being, and just like you'd handle an argument with your younger sister or older sister or younger brother or older brother or whatever siblings that you have, or your cousins, like however way you would, it's the same thing literally, except for the fact that you like you kiss each other like really, and he touches bum and he touches your bums and do whatever the hell else you do behind closed doors. That's your business, but you need to be accommodating, and that's not just for the ladies, for the guys as well. Like also guys like to tend, like they behave like they can't think for themselves, or they behave as if they don't think, you know. And that doesn't make sense for me, because listen, as a man, you are your girlfriend's representative. So when you're walking out there in the streets, make sure that you look good. But other than looking good, make sure that you do good and you behave damn good. Because if you're gonna be out there in the streets acting a fool, that reflects negatively on your girlfriend. Now people are gonna be laughing at her like, ugh, don't tell me about that when her boyfriend acts a fool in public, they're just a joke. Don't make me seem like a joke. Please do me well and represent me freaking damn well out there, because that's just that. Don't be doing snucks things out there, like saying dumb shit. You are misrepresenting me. And same goes to the ladies as well. You are your man's representative out there. Don't be sitting on every other guy's lap at a party and letting every other guy touch your bum. That's disrespectful to your person. Like, you're not representing your person properly. And you know that guys these days, like, they gossip more than girls, so it's just gonna be like, basically pretty much that's all I have to say about relationships. Remember to respect one another in your relationship. Remember to not compare. Remember that argument, not compare your man or your girl to your ex or your friends, partners, or the person next door, or people, especially definitely not on social media, because that is a joke. So yeah, remember not to compare. Respect each other, guys. Respect your better half, and make sure that there are things that you can do, and then there's just things that you can't do. Look, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm in a perfect relationship. I am not. My relationship is, as much as any other person, is kind of work in progress for my ages. My ages are really good a lot. Not like a lot, but like we argue, okay? Like, as much as we love hard, we fight hard, and we fight hard for our relationship because we want it to work, and we really do. With every inch of our souls want it to work, so we're trying to put in as much of the work that as we possibly can to make it work. And it's not easy. Relationships are difficult. It's not easy making it work. So yeah, like I'd say begezela in a relationship is that, but like don't begezela shit. It was difficult, you guys. It was really difficult. Like, once the honeymoon phase is over, you don't choose. Because in the beginning I asked my boyfriend, I'm like, can I please just have a relationship that has an endless honeymoon phase? And then he said yes, I will give that to you. But it does come to an end, and you guys really have to face the real hardships of a relationship, and it's difficult. It is damn difficult, but you have to stick together and remember that it's not you against the person, it's the two of you against the problem. So you have, that's how you
okay guys, so that's
up
and the problem
on the situation.
Like it's
the
guys,
two of you guys
against
the problem.
I'm not
against
I'm
you.
not married,
Because
then about marriage, that's I'm just talking about
that doesn't work.
because
So
that is
I
what
must say,
know.
in our third year we haven't been fighting
like
much.
be patient with your partners.
Really well. I was actually I just think about this the other day. I'm like, oh my gosh, we haven't fought in such a really long time. Like, thank you, you know. Also, ladies, appreciate you guys, you men. Like,
it's so
have
easy
fun, have fun, we're entitled. Like, right now, good man
is at a stage
but
where
I mean, we are deserving,
but
we're having fun. So when you do,
I'll tell you the truth.
This is our third year.
You appreciate him.
So we're
turning 3 years in this year, and
thank him.
when I thank
the
that,
Lord, pray.
the majority
Yeah,
of
like
2018,
we're at a really good place right now. We don't fight much
because we were getting
even
out of
though
the
I'm going like my life is a mess right now, and I am still gonna record the video of my life update, but I can only do that when I'm out of the situation that I'm in
like
right now.
look,
And 2017
like
was
I have answers.
2018 came at us
right now
hard,
like even in my
it came at us
so I can't really answer
so
you guys
hard.
as well.
We didn't expect
So,
it, like yeah, when I have weren't
answers
expecting
about
it.
my
I've never
life
been
and
in
I'm
a
out of the
situation. I feel like it's better if you talk about a
when
situation.
you're out of
I've
it,
never
then
reached
go
to
through
it.
your mouth
That's
with
why right now I
everyone.
can talk about. So for me, the difficulties of a relationship and how it is when you're out of the honeymoon phase, because I've been through that, and I'm in a better place right now, so I can talk about that. So yeah, it's really difficult, but begazalani guys, like, just don't settle and don't begazela for shit. I'm gonna say like again, don't begazela for shit. Like, don't do that. Like, no, sorry. If you're gonna treat me like pure gak, I'm not here for that. I'm doing those runs and I'm out. I'm not here for all of that crap. But yeah, treat each other kindly, be nice to one another. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. I love you guys. Also, like, comment, subscribe, do all of those great things. And if you want to see me do natural hair videos, hit me up, sis, hit me up, because her afro is shapooping. Her afro is shapooping, y'all. Oh my gosh.